Haha, da, 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 da. So something I want to show you guys this gardening season is how to garden when you're broke or when you have no money. Like, it's great if you can go to Bootstrap Farmer or some of these places and buy all the fancy stuff. Okay, I watch some of these creators on Facebook and they have gardens you only dream about, right? And they have all the fancy equipment. They have the big, huge, beautiful greenhouse that I would die for. Okay, I'm saying all this out of jealousy because I would die for that, but it is not realistic with my current budget. My gardening budget is very slim. It's if next to nothing. And if I want to try and grow, like, my goal this year is to try and grow half of what my family needs. And I probably won't succeed. It'll probably be 25. But hey, that's 25% of the food that we eat that I can grow. And so I am literally doing this on a dime. And so things to look forward to this year for my gardening videos is I am going to try Korean natural farming. And if you don't know what that is, go on here. There's a few creators that do it and have amazing results. And all you're using is what you have for fertilizer, for pest control, for all kinds of preventative things in your garden. That instead of going and buying chemicals, buying products at the store, you have everything you need in nature around you to have a successful garden. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I recycle things using milk jugs, using paper, because it's expensive. These trays are expensive. Potting soil is expensive. So there's a few things you can splurge on, but I want to show you guys how to take care of your garden on a dollar bill. Like if that's all you can afford, then I will help you out. So stay tuned, hit that like and follow button, and I can't wait to show you more gardening videos. And I get totally excited for this gardening season and my massive garden that I plant. And I hope you guys are too. I hope you're getting ready. I hope you're starting. Even though we can't put anything in the ground yet, you can start getting stuff started inside. Get some seeds in, bags in the window so you can get them germinated. So get going. Start growing something. Even if it's a single tomato plant on your porch, try it. Grow something. You might like it. Okay, so I bought some things after work yesterday. And if you don't know, I work at Lowe's. And now I work in the garden center at Lowe's. So let me show you what I bought. Wow. Okay, guys, so here. Da, 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 da. So this is just pig feed. That doesn't matter. I get these. They're 1 cubic foot compost and manure. You guys, they're like $3 for a bag. I do those. I don't do the Miracle Grow and stuff like that because I don't know. It's not worth the money to me. Okay, and look at these azaleas. So we had a cold snap after we got these at work. And they died. I mean, they got severe frost. But you guys, they have new growth on them. So I am going to prune these back and plant them. But I got these for stupid cheap because they look like this. So we discounted them drastically. But I'm excited because all I'm going to do is trim all this dead off and plant these. I got, I don't know, 3, 6, 7 of them. Same with this phlox, some raspberries. And then I also am going to try this peat moss mixture to put in my beds. So this is supposed to expand to 2.5 cubic feet. So I got 2 of those. So with that and the manure, putting these in my garden beds. And then I also got some worm castings. And then I got some stuff for my seed starting. And so let me show you how I mix my mixture for seed starting. Okay, so let me show you what I use to mix my seedlings with. I have a bucket, got this out of Dollar General, Dollar Tree, whatever. Okay, I have perlite to help with moisture. This is the main thing I use. It's made by Jiffy. You can get this at Lowe's for like $6. So it has peat moss, coconut coir, and vermiculite. And then I add worm castings for an extra source of nutrients to it. So let me show you what to do. I just dump the bag in here. I'm probably not going to use the whole bag, but that's like 3/4 of the bag. And then it already has some like vermiculite and perlite in it, but I'm adding a lot more. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna, some people measure, I don't know. I just kind of mix it up until, you know, it looks what I like. Let's see it up here. I'll add some more. Okay. Now let's add some worm castings. And then I am generous with the worm castings. Okay. I'm going to mix this all in good and add water to it. It's going to absorb quite a bit of moisture. You know, it's freezing today. I really don't want to dig through that with my hand, so I'm going to find a stick that I can use because I don't want to freeze to death. Here. Yes. Okay, mix it all up. I can already tell I need a lot more water. Okay, so here we go. Basically, I get it. See, I can still wring it out. So it's a tad wet still, but I like to get it, you know, kind of where it kind of holds shape when you squeeze it. But this is good. You know, extra moisture is not bad, but I might add just a little more of the starting mix to just dry her out just a bit, or maybe add some more vermiculite, or perlite. Sorry, it's not vermiculite. That's what I do. Now, you guys want to see my greenhouse and see the seedlings I've started? Because it's working really great. So there's my little greenhouse I made. Here it is, everybody. Okay, so here are seedlings I have started in this. Look, they are doing fantastic. And here's what I love. See, if you write it on the side, okay, they fit in here. You can put them in a tray. I also have these. Let me show you. These are trays that you can buy at Lowe's. Well, actually, I got these for free because they're trash. 6 packs, 8 packs, 12 packs come in these, and they just seem to fit perfectly. And then they just fit in here. And then if you don't label them well with something permanent, because they retain a lot of moisture on the paper, if you use something that will wash off, you'll never know. But I do know that this is a tree. I planted some black locust seeds and they're doing stupendous. And this should be, no, it doesn't say, is an apple seed that we sprouted. But look at how great they are all doing. And so I need to go through. Now I have these trays. Oh my gosh, guys. I never thought it was going to happen. A loofah seed is growing. These are all my peppers, and some of them are doing pretty good. Some are not doing so great, but I think I'm going to actually upplant these into one of these with the good soil and the worm castings. So I have a lot more room in here that I can fit stuff, and then I'll show you what else I got going on too. I broke out last year's greenhouse in here, so I got 2 things going. I haven't checked on this in like a day or 2. Oh, looky. Okay, so here is this, and you're probably thinking like, what in the world is she doing? I bought a soil blocker, and I put it on this just to help hold water. And then my cats got in here and had good old time and mixed it all up. So, you know, I can tell that these are growing tomatoes. These maybe are chives. I don't know. Looks like some kind of lettuce, something. So what I'm gonna do is kind of scoop these out and put them in those pots as well. So you can see these are all doing just stupendous. Totally excited. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Taiwan yard long beans. Now the only thing I do notice is that they kind of get a little moldy being so close together. So it'd probably be smart to space them out a little bit. But these are really great. I just really love these. So I could probably take one of these out and space them out so they're not getting all moldy. I can see like the vermiculite or perlite is kind of getting green, so not good. And this is my Kentucky squashes. So exciting. What do we got here? Those look like peppers. Purple Cherokee. See how that's kind of washing out? I'm pretty sure that was still a Sharpie. So, you know, you just gotta make do. What's this one? Mystery. So there are some that I did not know what they were. Total mystery plant. It's gonna be fun trying to figure out what they are. Yeah, I think these are tomatillos. Yeah, yellow tomatillo. I'm kind of learning, you know, plants by their seeds. Ooh, what are these? Oh, beets. Normally you don't plant beets in like containers, but I wanted to give it a shot. Zipper back up since it's not warm today. And then here is the rest of the garden. I'm building beds along here. I'm going to build another structure up here with those blue PVC pipes. And then I'm going to add that peat moss and compost in here because the soil really compacted. And then I already planted radishes. I thought I put carrots in here, but those aren't looking right, but maybe they are carrots. I don't. And then this whole bed is onions. And the chickens have been coming in here to dust bathe. Driving me crazy. And then I actually did come in here and plant some peas. You can see there's one there and there, but I did go crazy and planted some more just because we're not really supposed to freeze much. I think tonight is going to be the coldest in like the next 10 days. So I'm getting my beds ready because if you look up your last frost date per your zip code, you can have a really good idea when you can start putting things in the ground. My last frost date per zip code is April 22nd. So close away. But most people around here wait till the Kentucky Derby or Mother's Day, which is like May 15th. So use your judgment. I'm itching to get stuff in the ground, but I'm trying to be as patient as possible. So if you haven't started, you still have time. You can still start getting seeds started. So if you haven't started seeds, run down to Lowe's, okay? Grab you this or something like this. I like to add the earthworm castings because I do not believe there's any kind of nutrients in this. Usually like potting soil and stuff will come with some nutrients. That doesn't. That's why I like to add the worm castings, and basically it's just nitrogen, but it does show you how you can make a tea, how you can fertilize your whole garden and your grounds with this. And remember, perlite, vermiculite, whatever you want to add for moisture retention. Mix those up and get some seeds started. Got paper bags? Use my method, make some of these and get going. You don't need much money. The worm castings was $7.50. This was $6.50. I think this was only like $4 or $5. So for $20, you guys, you could get your seeds going. Hold on. What are you doing over here? Want to say hi? One of our new babies doesn't know what's going on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great day. We are so busy, so we're trying to get videos out when we can, but just know we haven't gone anywhere. Hey, are you curious at all how I make these little bags? Let me show you. I'm making these little potting boxes, bags, whatever you want to call them. So I saw this on TikTok and I am absolutely in love with it now. I have potted all my seeds in these. I hate wasting things, and those plastic containers that you get to plant seeds in only last like a year if you're lucky. And if you leave them out in the elements, they don't survive. So I wanted something like these. The you know, jiffy kind that are like cardboard almost. They just dry out so quickly, and I'm not really a huge fan of those. So I'm really liking these, especially with the square shape. They fit together so well in a rack. So I have this piece of wood. It is just a piece of 2x3 with that I got off of a piece of lumber I got at Lowe's. They put these on pallets and then the strap goes down the middle. It's really nice. And I've learned that I've been getting all the paper bags from Aldi when I go grocery shopping. And I can cut the Aldi bag perfectly to fit this. So let me show you how I did it. So first off is, all I did was cut the bottom off of the Aldi bag. Okay, so now we have a paper bag. I'm holding it, make sure it's perfect. With just the bottom cut off, okay? Now here's what I'm gonna do. I know that I need to fold this the lengthwise in 4 pieces, okay? So I'm gonna fold it in half. I will say it took me about 12 bags before I realized I could do it this way, and it worked out perfectly. I overthought it. Okay. So here is, I'm gonna cut this in half, and then I'm gonna cut in half again. So I'm cutting it in 4 equal pieces. Okay, so now you have a section. I'm gonna cut this. You guys, you really gotta try and be a little quiet, okay? Kaylee, can I please talk to the camera real quick? Okay, so take this in half and in half. We're cutting this into 4 equal pieces. Ta-da! Okay, now let me show you the next step. Obviously, repeat, but I'm gonna set those aside and just show you how to do this. Okay, so we have our paper. And I am going to fold a lip down like this. Doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Okay, then we're flipping it over. Okay, so take the block and line it up at the edge right there. And then I like to make little creases on the corners just so that it folds nicer. And like that. Now, at this point, you can glue this with some just Elmer's glue. I like to just throw some tape on there because it makes it easier. And I just go right here and down. Okay, so here's where you can decide how deep you want your pot. It's just however far you pull this up. Now, the farther you pull this up, because we're gonna fold this in, you'll make a shallower pot. So I like to go right about here. And you're just gonna wrap this in like you would a present. And I just fold this in, fold it down, and then throw some tape on it. Make sure it's good, and then you just pull it off, and look, you have a perfectly good pot. And the great thing about this is you fill these up, start your seeds in it, and you can write on here with a Sharpie marker. Now use a permanent marker. If you use a water marker, like I made the mistake of, because I couldn't find a Sharpie, they wash out, and then you'll have something grow and not know what it is. Like and subscribe us, and catch you next time. Bye!